Ever sit down to make a cold call and just not? You've got the number, you even know what you want to say, but something about picking up that phone and calling someone who doesn't know you makes you want to reorganize your desk instead. Hi, I'm Dave Hultin, and here's your AI tip of the week to help you sell more printing. I'll be honest, I get it. When I don't have a plan for what to say, cold outreach feels uncomfortable. I start second-guessing every word, and what should be a confident conversation turns into me fumbling through it, hoping I sound like I know what I'm doing. And I've found the difference almost always comes down to one thing: having a system. Most printers don't have one for cold outreach, so it either doesn't happen or it sounds like every other printer talking about their equipment and turnaround times. But your prospects aren't thinking about printing. They're thinking about the campaign that needs to work, the events that can't go wrong, or the deadline they're already behind on. AI can help you see that clearly, starting with one simple prompt. Ask me for the type of printing I specialize in and the kinds of customers I typically work with, then create a list of the real pain points my prospects are most likely dealing with when it comes to working with a printer. Paste that into the AI tool of your choice, answer a couple of quick questions, and you'll see what your prospects actually care about. And most of the time, it's not what you'd expect. And that's your AI tip of the week to help you sell more printing. But knowing what your prospects are dealing with and having a plan for what to say when they push back are two very different things. If you want to turn those pain points into real responses you can use the next time someone says, "We're all set," or "We already have a printer," stick around for the prompt upgrade. The prompt upgrade takes those pain points and turns them into something you can use in the moment. It acts like a sales strategist sitting across from you. It asks you 4 quick questions, one at a time, things like what makes your shop different and what objections you hear most. Then watch what it builds. For each objection you listed, it writes 3 natural responses you could actually say on a real call. These aren't canned comebacks, they're real sentences that acknowledge the pushback, redirect to what makes you different, and keep the conversation going. You get 3 versions per objection, so you can pick the one that fits how you talk. The prompt upgrade handles objections. The full AI workflow builds the entire outreach system. Phone scripts, email templates, LinkedIn messages, objection handling, all matched to your voice and built around what your prospects are actually dealing with. That's what we'll walk through together at the April 23rd AI for Printers workshop. When I deliver this to a printing company's team one-on-one, it's $500. At the workshop, it's free for everyone who shows up. So here's your next step. Request the prompt upgrade using the form right below this video. You'll get the upgrade so you can start turning those objections into real conversations. And when you request it, you're automatically added to the workshop attendee list for April 23rd. You already know what your prospects are dealing with. Now you'll have the words for when they push back. See you next time for another AI tip of the week to help you sell more printing.